What's going on, everybody? It's Johnny Venezia from RotoWire. Today, I'm talking about 5 prospects that are ready to break out that you absolutely have to have. Get on it today. Number 1 prospect. We're talking about my guy, Jacob Wilson from Grand Canyon, now the Las Vegas A's. I watched a lot of Jacob Wilson in college, and the thing that stuck out to me, the kid obviously does not strike out. In college, in 3 seasons, he only struck out 31 times in 155 games. That's 697 plate appearances. Great hit tool, gets on base, good speed, Gold Glove caliber shortstop. He was up last year. Obviously, he struggled a little bit, but now with about 28 games coming into his MLB career, coming into the season, he's doing really well so far. I mean, he's batting .345. He's got a couple home runs, only 3 strikeouts and 61 at-bats. He's only being rostered in 43% of Yahoo Fantasy League. That doesn't make sense. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Jacob Wilson's a guy that might only hit 15 home runs, even in the new stadium, even in a better A's lineup. He's not going to be a 30 home run guy. I don't think it matters. I think the fact is you have a guy that's going to hit for a pretty good average, that's going to get on base, generate some steals, generate some runs scored, and some RBIs. When you have somebody that just has a high floor and is going to be able to provide you consistent fantasy value and fantasy points each week, that is a very rare thing to have when you know you can count on it. So I really like Jacob Wilson. I gave him out in my preseason RotoWire article for AL Rookie of the Year at 13-1. He's down to sub 2-1 right now. Long season ago, but really love what I'm seeing from Wilson. Never know if he throws in a Golden Glove here at shortstop this season as well. The next one, we're going to talk about somebody that I've been mentioning for a long time. Cam Smith, Astros. I know he was the talk of spring training. The thing with prospects, especially in their first year, in their rookie year, a lot of people, you get somebody that's so hyped, and then you jump on the hype, even if you're not really familiar with their game. And then what most guys do early in their career, especially in the first year, the first few months, is it's not surprising when they struggle. And Cam Smith is batting .205. He's only got 1 home run. He's striking out a little bit more than you would hope. He's got a lot of swing and miss going on right now. He's not hitting the ball particularly hard, but that's all going to come around. You saw what happened with Wyatt Langford. As the season went on, he started to get it to click. Same thing's going to happen with Cam Smith. This kid was playing college baseball this time last year, and the fact that he's even in the majors right now is nothing short of astonishing. Cam Smith is a true talent, great hit tool with some good power. He is going to figure it out sooner than later, and I think you need to have him rostered because he's only there in 29% of fantasy leagues on current roster. So Cam Smith at 25-1, especially with the AL Rookie of the Year, is somebody that if you missed the boat on in the spring, I would absolutely get on it. I happen to take him at 150-1. No big deal. Before we get over to the next prospect, I got to talk to you real quick. If you enjoy these videos, hit that like button. And right now, RotoWire is going to give you 15% off any product on rotowire.com. That's right, 15% off. Our top 400 prospect rankings, prop picker tool, and access to our experts for those tough start sit decisions. Use Roto15 at checkout. By the way, you get my college baseball articles every weekend when you subscribe as well. We're going to talk about my day 1 incubator guy right here. This is my guy, day 1. Everybody knows I love Wyatt Langford. But before my love of Wyatt Langford happened, my love of Chase Dollander is number 1 in my heart. This is a guy I've been watching since 2022 at Tennessee. I fell in love the moment I saw him. Honestly, I'm probably the only person in the world that calls him Dolly. So if you ever see Dolly come over my tweets or my articles, this is what I'm talking about. I felt when I started watching him in 2022 that if this kid didn't win at least 2 Cy Youngs in his career was a failure. This kid is that good. And for a lot of people that don't know this, because most people don't really follow college baseball, everything Paul Skeens is right now is what Chase Dollander was supposed to be. Coming into the 2023 season, he was the top pitching prospect. He was supposed to be potentially going number 1 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was supposed to be having this kind of allure to him, and he had a little bit of a regression in 2023. How to get a mechanical tweak, how to fix some of his pitches, but now he's back. Even in Colorado, people are scared to take him because of Coors Field. And in my preseason article talking about NL Rookie of the Year, I said Chase Dollander, Dolly, is going to take Colorado pitching into the 2024 21st century. This kid is a huge NL Rookie of the Year ticket for me. Also 150 to 1. He's got a good strikeout to walk ratio going, 13 Ks to 3 walks. He's given up some home runs, and that's honestly was his big bugaboo at Tennessee, especially in the first inning. If you get to him, you get to him early. He has a fantastic fastball that tops out at 99-100. The problem is he throws it over 60% of the time, as he did in college, and sometimes he just thinks his pitch is going to get by the hitter, and he makes some poor location decisions. But he's got an elite 5-pitch mix. He generates a ton of swing and miss. And honestly, this kid's just scratching the surface. I think Dolly is going to be a no doubt NL Rookie of the Year candidate and probably a winner with the way he's going to pitch this year, even at Coors Field. 16% rostered, especially if you're in a fantasy league that has keepers, you go get him right now. The Coors Field aspect is not going to hurt him as bad as you think, especially when he's pitching on the road. It's going to make up for it. I'm telling you, man, like this is the guy that's up there with Paul Skeens. I talked about in my last video, Chase Burns, in terms of generational talent, which is true and stuff. But in terms of true pitchability and just presence on the mound, Dolly is the best pitching prospect in baseball right now. Go get him. Last but not least, we're talking about Thomas Saggese. 471 average, 1 home run in 7 games this year. He's got solid pop, 46 home runs in his last 2 minor league seasons, and that is for the St. Louis Cardinals. This is a guy that was just recently called up, and he is going to be one of the higher priority pickups for you this week and next week. He's only being rostered in 1% of fantasy leagues. And the great thing is he's got positional versatility. He's going to play second. He's going to play short. He's going to play third. So you have somebody that's going to give you some decent pop in a Cardinals lineup that's been honestly probably a little bit better than expected. He is going to strike out a lot, but you'll take that when you have a guy that might be able to get you 20 home runs as a rookie with a decent average and some RBI. So I think this is a very important pickup for people that need that positional versatility and maybe some injection of productivity into that lineup. I got one more for you. Jack Leiter, 55% rostered. The Texas Ranger pitcher was humming to start the year. 10 innings, 1 earned run, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 starts against Boston and Cincinnati, teams that I am very high on this year. And he had a blister that put him on a short trip to the injured list, but he's expected to come back, if not the end of this week, sometime in the middle to late next week. And I think, honestly, with the way Texas's pitching is, Jack Leiter is going to be resumed right into a starting pitching rotation role. I think he's kind of figured it out, man. Jack Leiter has a lot of talent. He was a Vanderbilt star a few years ago. He's actually from my neck of the woods in North Jersey. This kid is finally realizing his potential with a heater that's high 90s, big strikeout, breaking ball. Only 55% roster doesn't make any sense. So I would definitely be looking to get Jack Leiter, because these pitching prospects, while there are a lot of them, you never know who's going to be up, and you have somebody that's shown he can be productive this time this year.